Hi everyone, this is BritSimon. So just a quick update for you. The lawsuit has been filed today against the Trump immigration ban by the AILA. This is the lawsuit that I'd asked for plaintiffs to help and become sort of class representatives. And so this is the result of that request and a lot of work that's gone into this by a very smart team of lawyers working behind the scenes. Basically, you can find the links for the lawsuit itself. There's a press release about the lawsuit and a recording from a press event that was held to introduce the lawsuit and let the press understand what that was about. And that was quite an interesting. It's about a 30-minute recording, audio recording of the meeting, and that's probably worth listening to. There is a DV lottery winner that speaks on that, talks about the effect on her and her family. Basically, the lawsuit itself has been filed as a pro bono class action. Pro bono meaning free. The lawyers involved in the suit have not been charging fees, have not charged fees for any of the work that they've been doing. And the fact that it's a class action means that it is not only for the people named on the suit itself. The idea of the suit itself is to block the immigrant ban in various ways that they've attacked the ban, etc. But it's a class action, meaning if it wins for DV lottery, if it wins, for DV lottery people or any other class, then it's positive for all the people in that class. And that means all of you. So it's a tremendous thing. There are 23 plaintiffs, 23 named plaintiffs on the suit, 7 of whom are DV lottery winners, and they've mostly come from the call where people filled out the form. But it's not important whether you're on the form or not. This is still being fought on your behalf. I do want to sort of call out by name the Magnificent Seven, as I've called them. These are the DV plaintiffs. These are their names, and I've spoken to a couple of these people by email. I've been having conversations, just sort of helping them with the process, and they're brave. They are, of course, the government can't take retribution against them in any way. They're not legally allowed to do that. And actually, I think it was Curtis Morrison who made this point on one of his videos, that the government employees, people like that work at the embassies, people who work at KCC, etc., actually appreciate sometimes these sort of actions against the government, because if you work for the government, you are somewhat powerless to sort of object to information coming down from the top, shall we say. And at times it must feel like a very difficult thing for them to do. And so I think they're not at all afraid of being held accountable for their actions. They appreciate being, if we say, forced to work in such a way that is according to what they thought their job was, as opposed to what sometimes they're being asked to do. So I don't think this is, anybody in the government is going to be unhappy with this, apart from Trump and some of his, racist colleagues. But frankly, I don't care about them. And people that are working in this sort of business for the right reasons should fear nothing from this. So this is a good thing. We have to wait now. This isn't going to sort of pop out with an answer on Monday or Tuesday or anything like that. It's not a quick thing. We have to just let this now take its time and go through the justice system. and see what happens. So, you now have to be patient. I'm constantly telling people to be patient. Now more than ever, it's important that you're patient and watch what happens here. I posted a couple of videos a couple of nights ago explaining the features of the case itself, the lawsuit, and also the embassy reopening plans. And I also sort of clarified for DV 2020 selectees, what groups of people they were in and who had chances, in my opinion, who doesn't. And a couple of people have questioned me about what I called Group 5 the other night, which is people who haven't received the ready for scheduling email yet. And they've questioned, is it absolutely certain that my chances are gone? I can't say that with absolute certainty at this time, but it should be a matter of common sense that if there's, let's say there's something like 40,000 people that would like their DV lottery case, right? Would like the case to be adjudicated. There's probably around about that 30 to 40,000 people, that actually want the green card, because only 13,000 have been issued so far this year, and we know that there are more than enough. There were actually about 80,000 selectees, 83,000 selectees. So there must be at least, let's say 40,000 people who would meet the requirements, and if they had been given their chance, they would get their green cards, right? So let's say those people are all waiting out there. In a typical month, we normally see around about 5,000, a typical busy month, I should say, about 5,000 people being interviewed through the normal course of a normal year, right? Sometimes it's as little as 2,000, sometimes it might go to 6,000 people in a month, but that's roughly the capacity of the system. And we have 1 month left, right? We have September left, essentially. We're in the middle of July. Interviews for September would normally be being scheduled about now. That would be based on cases that had got the ready for scheduling email at the end of last month, at the end of June. And so time has basically gone for those cases. I mean, I can't say with absolute certainty that they cannot get through. But if you just apply some logical thinking, out of 40,000 people that would like to get the interviews right now, there's probably a number of those, let's say 5,000 or 10,000 of those, that have already been told they are ready for scheduling. And there may not even be time for all of those cases to go through. And that's if we get all the embassies reopened, and that's if we get the lawsuit won, and so on. So there is really nobody that can be relaxed about this. I think we need to be realistic. There's nobody that can be relaxed and think they don't have anything to worry about. There's clearly going to be some anxiety, and until the visa is in your hand, you're not safe. Whether you're in group 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, as I explained it the other night, you're not safe, right? We have to see, what will happen over the coming days. So my fingers are firmly crossed. I've been working behind the scenes to do as much as I can to support this lawsuit, and I'll continue to do so. And I hope it'll have a positive outcome. But we just have to keep our fingers crossed and let the process can continue and see how that goes. Okay, so I just wanted to get that information out there. One last thing. People have asked me about DV 2021 and the effect of the lawsuit on DV 2021. So I do want to just briefly address that. I'm not too worried about DV 2021 at the moment because we know that the first 3 months by this ban have been affected, but that still leaves 9 remaining months. That's a long time to get a lot of cases through. They're not in the same immediate need for help that that the DV 2021 cases, 2020 cases are in, and so I'm less focused on DV 2021. It's not that we don't care about you. It's not that you're not important or anything else like that. It's just that you don't have any reason, frankly, to be as worried as the DV 2020 people have. So please relax, calm down, and just understand that if this immigrant ban is blocked, it will help DV 2021. If the ban is not blocked, you still have time, assuming it's not extended. A far more important thing that you should be considering is whether Trump loses the election in November or not. I hope he will. With all of my being, I hope he will. And if he does, then come January of 2021, we'll have a different president who will apply some more sensible rules and take down some of these nonsense rules that Trump has put in place. So, you need to just be patient. Understand that all things take their time, and just relax as much as you can until then. All right. So I hope that's clear to everybody. Please let me know if you've got any comments about this. If you have any questions, ask those questions through my blog or on the YouTube channel. Fingers crossed for us all, and good luck to the people, our Magnificent Seven, who are fighting for us all and being representatives of you all in this case. All right? Okay. Keep well now. Bye-bye.